Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to CCxRC. I'm Tony, and today we're going to be looking at the Sequre SQ001 electric soldering iron. And this thing is pretty slick. I've actually already had it out of the box so I could test it out before I showed you guys what it was all capable of. But let's go ahead and put this down here on the table and kind of show you guys what you get in the package here. Now, like I said, I do have some of it out. I wanted to give you kind of the experience of unboxing it. But these are also in here. I didn't want to try and fit it all in necessarily. So it comes with a bunch of little screws, and you don't really need that many. And it even comes with a little Allen wrench here. And we're going to be able to put this thing together right quick with everything in the box. So if you're out and about and you don't have tools with you, you can put this together. Chances are where you'd be using this would be on a trail, and you would have some tools with you. But basically, you're going to put the top iron piece in here, and we're just going to screw it down with the included Allen and screws that are in a baggie. And we're going to get this thing all set up. It gives you a little setup manual here. Comes with some stickers, and then a larger instruction manual right here that kind of goes over operation, all of that, temperatures. This does run in Celsius, so you may have to do some conversions, but basically it's 400 Celsius max, which is about 750 degrees, which if you look over here at my track power, my bigger setup, it's at about 750. So that's about where I want to be anyway most of the time. Alrighty guys, so we have our soldering iron put together, our screws are in. Now we've attached the power to it, which basically isn't plugged in. It's an XT60. We've got our little stand here to put this in, and I've got a little tray here that I'm working with to hold a few things. I'm going to show you guys how to solder, and like a little drip catcher. All you need in the field is a battery, like a 3-cell, 4-cell battery. You plug in, and immediately it pops up and it starts telling you to press this front button, press the A button, and then it'll immediately start counting up the temp. Now this is counting up faster because I've been recording this and it keeps stopping for some reason. I just figured out it's because my write speeds were too high on accident in my settings, so I turned them down. Anyway, I can turn it up to 400. You guys will get a little bit better idea as you watch this climb. 400 Celsius, it does read in Celsius, and it basically about 750 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can see it now climbing up there, getting nice and warm for us. I like to use this Bernzomatic electrical 6040 rosin core leaded solder. Seems to work well with this. Another brand I used and it works so well. I'm gonna get my battery away. I don't want it anywhere near anything going on. I'm going to show you guys just a quick little bit of what I've been working on. In the other videos, I was assembling this. I did have to take it apart because I forgot to put the little shrink wrap on here. So in doing that, we're going to go ahead and just show you a few things with this as we get going. But as you can see here, we're not quite up to temp yet. It's not really melting this. So one of the things that I have found is it says it's 400 degrees Celsius on here, but there's different varying views of what 400C is to it. Okay, now we are starting to. So it's like it's just a bit ahead of itself. Nothing to be, not getting something like this because of, but you can see it's melting this solder that's on here. We'll put it on here. It'll start to melt this as well. This is a little bit thicker pool of it, so it takes a little bit longer for this to get in and get at it, but it will melt this. Again, it's not quite as powerful as my track power, of course, but out in the field when you just need, there it goes. It's starting to pool. You can see it in there. It's pooling up. So that's perfect. With this, it lays it in here very quickly. So we'll just add some in there to show you. And then we're going to heat this up a little. Get them both heated at the same time. And work on joining the two here. Soldering is one of my least favorite parts of the hobby, which is why you don't see me do it on camera very often. Gonna let that do its thing. A little smoke coming off the end of our soldering tip here for good measure. Go ahead and wipe it off on here, clean it up. One of the things I do like to do with any of my soldering irons is when I'm done, I'll put just a little bead on the end here on the tip, just as a little bit of a protection, and call that good. We'll go ahead and detach our battery, because I'm going to call this good enough for what I'm doing here. Gonna set this on our tray. Again, always, because cables like to move these things, I like to keep the battery separated quite a bit. So there you go. There's the 2 bits that I soldered on here with it. This one I got a little bit better job on it than this one. Still not bad, especially out in the field. It's get it done. It's pretty awesome, guys. I can't believe something this small and this small of a package. Basically, you just have to take this right here with you. Get a little kit in your bag and you're good to go. This is definitely something you could take in the field with you. And very, very impressed with this. Again, this is the Sequre SQ001 electric soldering iron. I'll have a link for you guys down in the description down below. I saw this on Scale Builders Guild, asked him about it. He said it was awesome and it's something he definitely will use and is using. And so it definitely made me want to give it a try. And especially because I was just at a race the other day and I didn't have my big track power with me because it's kind of a beast to carry around with you. So I got enough stuff to carry. And this will be something that I will keep in my bag. It'll always be with me. And when I have a battery lead blowout like I did, just come unsoldered, I can solder it back up. It was literally right before the race. I went to throw down a lap or two and get it ready to go for the B main, because I don't qualify A main ever. And there's only A and B main right now where I'm racing. So I'm in the B main, and yeah, I had to quickly find somebody that had a soldering iron that I could fire up and get it going. This would have saved the day, so I will have this with me, guys. The Sequre electric soldering iron. Anyway, have fun RCing, guys. We will catch you in the next video.